Welcome back to the Wild Weekly. I'm Batman.
We're going to be starting off with our sports news. And then this week, there's also going to be a food review from me. There's going to be some sumo wrestling. And then there's also going to be an interview with James. And then that'll be our school news. And then we also have a prom video that will be at the very end of this episode, so be sure to check that out.
Friday, there's baseball versus Maryville at home, and then we will play Lexington at home, and then on Tuesday, we'll go on the road and play against St. Joe Christian. And then we come back home for our final game of the regular season against Savannah. On Thursday, JV, they have their final game, and that'll be against Richmond.
Hey everybody, got districts on Saturday. Be there, be square.
All right, we're here with the first ever Plattsburgh High School food review. And so we got pizza, right? I picked the best slice. We got a corn dog, we got grape juice, we got milk, and we got a Mountain Dew that I brought from home. So I'm gonna start eating this. First couple bites, starting off strong. Lots of pepperoni in these first bites, but you know, sauce, a little inconsistency there, but you know, we'll see how it continues throughout, you know, the rest of the slice. I will say, a very strong slice. You know, it's a little dry. You know, you can see me not eat the crust there. It's just a little, you know, too, you know, hard, and you know, it's not to my liking. And so now we'll be going to the corn dog, which you can see is kind of lopsided. I have high hopes for this because you know it's a corn dog, and who doesn't love a good old corn dog? You know, eating a ball game. You know, you're at a ball game eating the corn dog. You know how it goes. So I'm gonna start eating this. First couple bites in this corn dog, very solid. You know, the outside has a good, nice crunch to it, and it's got that soft, you know, breading on the inside, as well as a strong, you know, good tasting hot dog, and it really has all the qualities of, you know, a pretty good corn dog. So let's finish it out here. Very good corn dog overall. You know, I think, you know, it's there every day. You know, it's a good pick, you know, if you know, you're kind of feeling uneasy about the main dish. So, you know, you pick this as, you know, it's a safe choice. You know, you can always get it. And so now, obviously, we've ate all the normal food, right? Now we're on to our grape juice, which, you know, it's just grape juice, nothing crazy. It's not sparkling though, it's just normal grape juice. I think it's pretty solid. You know, it's grape juice, it's kind of hard to mess up, you know. But overall, you know, I give this like an 8 out of 10. And I know I've been forgetting to rate the rest of these here. But for the corn dog, I'd go strong, 9 out of 10 because it was, you know, delicious. And then for the pizza, I'd go 7 out of 10 just because that crust is really lacking, you know everything you want from a crust. And so now, you know, we're on to the school milk. I got white milk because I personally don't like the school's chocolate milk. It just tastes a little funny to me. And, you know, the white milk is always just a strong option. You know, it's really hit or miss for school milk because sometimes you'll get almost like a little bit sour taste, but not like it's spoiled or gone bad. It's just kind of a little sour. But this milk, it's great. You know, today it was a really good day for milk. You know, it's starting to sort of heat back up again, and so, you know, this is really just refreshing and really hits the spot, you know. Certainly a very strong choice, underrated choice as well. In the lunchroom, not enough people are picking this. I think it's definitely a sleeper choice, like I said. School milk, this is gonna be a little biased here. I'm gonna go with a very strong 10 out of 10, just because, you know, it's refreshing, it's milk, who doesn't love milk? And then we have the Mountain Dew. I already had one earlier, and you know, it clocks in at 92% of my daily sugars. So that means I'm gonna have roughly 185% of my daily sugars. So I'm gonna drink this here in a little bit. So that's all for, you know, the first ever Plattsburgh School Food Review. Overall, clocked in about $4.50, 50 cents for the milk, $2 for the corn dog and $2 for the slice of pizza. Overall, for the meal, I give it a very strong 8 out of 10. You know, grape juice hit, everything hit good. But, you know, there could have been some tweaks, you know, here and there. And so that's it for the first food review.
All right, so I'm here with James Brady. He just signed to play basketball in college. And James, what was your thoughts on the basketball season as a whole this year?
I think it was more than a great year.
Got me working.
It was a great year. Just being around a great group of guys, you know, for only 1 year, you know, you try to make the best of it. I couldn't tell you that we went in the season thinking we was going to be undefeated. Like every team, you know, every team want to win, but it's hard really to win games, 30 straight games in a row. And it was a good season, you know. It wasn't how we wanted to finish it by getting first place in state, but a lot of people couldn't say they made it to state in the first place. So finishing third was better than finishing fourth, and it was only 4 teams left, so every team was a dogfight. But just everything we accomplished this year with being KCI first team and all that, with putting new banners up in the gym and stuff, and then just having a great, like I said, just really having a great group of guys to be around with support, and just always being positive and making the year great for me.
Very true. All right, and being new to Plattsburgh, how does it feel having all the support around you?
Oh man, it feels like a blessing come true, man. It's a way different community, but it's a lot of love out here, man. And everybody seems to embrace everybody as family, even though you're really not family. And it's just like, you know, it's just like a blessing come true. You know, you come to school ready to learn, ready to put a smile on somebody's face, and you can go home saying, you know, it was a great day at school. Even if it wasn't, it was a good day because you woke up this morning.
Very good. And do you have any idea what you'll be majoring in college?
I want to major in sports communications, and then I want to minor in education to try to get into coaching when I get out of school.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for your time, James.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
So there's a lot going on this week at school. And so Friday, right, there's the ACT deadline. There's the ELA2, EOC. There's the book club meeting at lunch. And then it's also Cinco de Mayo. So who doesn't love that? Monday, it is National School Nurse Day. So we might go interview John about his mom here in a second, Nurse Fish. And then Wednesday will be the seniors' last day, which is also a step-up day. So we'll be doing stuff like senior activities kind of like the whole day probably. And then Thursday, you know, you have all your meetings and after-school stuff. You have the FCA, and there's also going to be a National Guard rep, all that at lunch. And then there will be art club after school. And then there's also the Booster Club Awards and all that stuff going on after school that day.
Thank you guys for watching. Just a sad reminder that next week is going to be the final Wild Weekly of the school year. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week.